Hey y'all, welcome back. It's Sunday morning and I just heard some activity out there on my front porch, so I peeked out the window and lo and behold, the December Mystery Tackle Box Pro Bass Edition was sitting out there. So we're going to unbox it for you. And if you're not familiar with Mystery Tackle Box, it's a subscription-based service, and I'll put the link to their website down below and you can read all about it there. But you get an awesome box of stuff every month, and it's like Christmas every month, not just December. So without further ado, let's jump into the box and see what we got for December. All right, here we go. Got Killer here. Need to break the tape. Hope we got some good stuff. I didn't add any extras this time, so there's no add-ons in here. So this is the Pro Box as it comes with nothing additional in it. See what we got. Usually start out with the Dibble tips and tricks from MTB book, because on the other side it's going to tell me what's in the box and how much it retails for. But not this time. This time it has an MTB word search. So let me see. It looks like this time we've got a what's inside your box card. They seem to kind of go back and forth between these and putting the information on the Dibble tips and tricks, but that's okay. Let's get that out of the way. So what we got first, retailing for $10.59, is the Strike Pro Gill Raker. And I see Strike Pro right there, so maybe that's what that is. And boy, it looks like a pretty sick looking little swim bait. It's segmented and it's got a nice color. I don't know what that pattern is. I don't know, trout or something, but it's got an orange belly on it, a black top, and a silver middle, and it says that it sinks. And let me see if I can pick out what the color is on this. I'm calling it the Gill Raker 80, so it's probably 80 millimeters long. Don't really see a color called out on it, but it's 3/8 of an ounce. Looks pretty cool. I don't really have a lot of experience with glide baits like that, sinking or otherwise. I see it comes with an extra tail, but we will give it a shot next spring. Not likely to do it between now and say late February, early March. Pretty nice looking bait though. Alright, next up from Yozuri, the 3DB Knuckle Bait spinner bait. Where are you? Oh man, that thing looks wicked. It's a 1/2 ounce sinking called the Knuckle Bait. And man, that's the weirdest looking spinner bait I think I've ever seen. I don't even see a blade on there. I see more like a red looking ball. But it claims to have long casting, easy hookups, erratic action, and versatile. Features a 3D prism ball that flashes or makes a sound. I don't know how you specify one over the other, but it's got a lot of information on the back of it on various retrieves, buzzing it, letting it fall, fishing it off the bottom, or dragging it. Very interesting. I'm kind of curious to try that one out. Let's see if they call out the color on this. I do not see one. It says UV color, but I don't know what that means. Alright, moving on. From ZMan, the Swimmers. And you guys know, if you've watched any of my previous videos, I'm a big fan of ZMan stuff, especially things that are made out of this Elastec, because it's so freaking durable. Man, you can get just lots of fish catches on one lure. And these are some pretty nice looking, larger paddle tail swim baits, and I am sure they are going to be awesome. The only thing you have to be careful of with the Elastec is that you don't let it touch non-Elastec lures, because they just don't chemically react well to that and they melt really, really badly. Only thing I've noticed about them. But other than that, I love these things. I would probably dip that tail in some chartreuse dye or something just to get the fish's attention a little bit more. But I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what else is in this box, but I'm kind of hoping maybe there's some terminal tackle to go with these. You get 4 in that pack, and it's got pretty good packaging. These are 4 inches long, by the way. And forgot to tell you that these things retail for $6.99. Alright, from BD Baits, the BDJ Flashpoint Jerkbait. And there it is. That's a nice looking jerkbait. I like these Boyd Duckett baits. And I really am starting to get a pretty nice jerkbait collection. And this one is no exception. It's pretty nice looking. It's really kind of clear looking with a greenish tint to it. And I can see the little rattles and the BBs in there. This thing specifies that it dives 2 to 4 feet and it weighs 0.375 ounces, 95 millimeters long. And that ought to be a really nice jerkbait come spring. I'm trying to see if it suspends. The color on this one is called Crystal Shad. I don't see anything in here that indicates that it's a suspending jerkbait, but it does dive 2 to 4 feet. I would assume that it probably does. I will let you know at such a point that I get it out on the water. Retails for $6.99. From the Mismo Bait Company, something called teasers that retail at $5.99. And they look like tubes. And they look like black tubes with blue flake. Let me get one out of the package. They're very small. I kind of like that. I hope I got some terminal tackle that's suitable for fishing a tube that small. I'm thinking like one of those ZMan shrooms might be pretty good for that. Otherwise I'll have to go out and look for some decent little tube jig heads that are small enough for that. But I think springtime, that little small profile is going to be really, really good. If I lived in smallmouth country, I bet you those would kill smallmouth. Not that I know anything about fishing for smallmouth, but I like those. I like the color too. I don't know how many are in that pack, but I'd say probably, I don't know, 10 or a dozen. And then the last thing on the list from Lunker Hunt is something called Spicy Bites. And I'm going to guess it's these things in this little bottle here. I didn't think they were sending me vitamins. But that's what they look like. Look like little pills. It says they are Lunker Hunt Spicy Bites scent capsules. And they are garlic flavored. And let me see if I can tell from here what you're supposed to do here. And they give you a couple of examples on how to scent a tube. Oh, so I see. So you take one of these little pills and you kind of like put it up the butt of a tube bait like a suppository, and then you put your hook in there, you know, and run it through the bait underneath the little capsule after you put it in there to kind of hold it in place. So that's pretty interesting. That's a interesting concept. Not for human or pet consumption. No worries. I'll try that out. My honest first impression is it seems pretty gimmicky and time consuming, but we shall see. Let me know if you've ever used these things and what you thought. Alright, and then last thing in the box is the sticker, and it's a cartoony looking fish. It says Happy Fishing from Catchco. I kind of like that. It will be featured on a truck or a kayak near me pretty soon. That's it for the box. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing, and if you're a subscriber to MTB Pro, hope you got a box that you love. I'm pretty happy with this one. I like the looks of all these baits, especially that weird looking spinner bait. Looking forward to trying that out. So that is it. Take care, tight lines, and we'll see you soon.